where it all happens. This is my main computer that I use to do most of my editing and web page creation. I can come up here and show you something right now. This is let me see. Boom, that's my web page right there. Boom, that's it. See that come up? That's beautiful, isn't it? This is my whiteboard right here. Get a good picture of the whiteboard. Step back so you get the whole picture of the whiteboard. This whiteboard where I can actually do drawings and theory. If I get an idea, I can just write it real quick and it stays here. And as you can see, there's 3 layers of things here. This picture, that picture, this picture, this all, it's like 3 different layers. So it's like Africa. These are the Christmas cards Daddy sent me from 1999 all the way back.
Wait, okay, wait, the date on it. Okay.
Is it going now?
Okay.
Are we back on?
You're back on.
Back on, all right. Like we was talking, I just came from the rehearsal studio, we was laying down some tracks and stuff, doing this kind of rap thing. I was telling him, always record, just record everything, never stop recording. Okay, there's a picture, as you can see different layers I do. I can get up and say, oh, I just got an idea. Why do we sleep? You know, and I go up here, why do we sleep? And I leave it up there, and then as I'm going through my day, I'll be reminded. Okay, this is a picture I got from a George Clinton concert. It was a private little thingy that the president of my ex-company got me into. It was kind of cool. It was, I think I ended up on stage that night with George. Now, pictures from, Christmas cards from Daddy. This is a postcard I sent to myself from Florence. I sent me to see. This is
from Florence, Italy.
Yeah, from Florence, Italy. This is Piazza Navona. This is a little thing you send. You always send a. See, I put pfunk1.com on it. Always. JPL poster here. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff here. We can go on and on and on. So I'm gonna speed it up. Pictures here. Down here is pictures I got from a concert. This is the concert I got from George Clinton Parliament Funkadelic. Overton Lloyd did this one for me. I asked him to do that before me. And of course, this is what he did for me too. Because that one says P-Funk-1 rules. P-Funk-1 rules, it says. That's what it says. Here's my filing cabinet. Oh, let's get the door. Here's my filing cabinet. It's a little statue I got from on the streets of some kind of thing. This is the cheer for the Miami Hurricanes Nebraska game I got from the Rose Bowl. $40 tickets. I just happened to be walking down the street, scalping the ticket. Cirque du Soleil, Super Bowl 30. My seat when I went to Super Bowl 30. And you know what's funny too? I went to the Rose Bowl unemployed, and I went to the Super Bowl I was unemployed. This is kind of weird. Cirque du Soleil. Somebody got me a little. I'm gonna wear it.
Statue of Liberty.
Little hat from New York.
Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty. I got it. Lava lamp. One of the presidents of Artists in Entertainment gave me this. Lava lamp and stuff. A little live thing. Here's my file cabinet.
You got to start moving now.
Why?
Because I don't know how much tape I have before I have to recharge.
Oh no! We got to have tons of tape.
I don't have.
Way to go. This is my filing cabinet. Keeps all my information. Skeletal system. I always want to be aware of the parts of the human body, what they may not do. Actually, I'm interested in the spine because I believe the spine holds the central nervous system, and I believe the central nervous system is the only input to the brain. Therefore, the brain is the key to all human understanding, and existence, and our reality. So all the input to the brain is crucial. This is other stuff that I did. Over here, people, this is very important, I think. This is the map of the universe, of the known universe that we had. I got this from National Geographic. This is actually, if you start, the universe is so vast that it has to be broken down into sections. So you start off here with our solar system, then you go to our local group of stars and galaxies, then you go to a big major group, and you go bigger, 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 so you get to the point to where you can map out the universe. And basically it says that everything revolves around everything, and we seem to be headed to a huge super cluster in the Virgo, called the Virgo cluster. Earth's a major Virgo cluster here. But basically, this is
so the Earth is continually expanding.
No, the Earth is expanding. They don't know if the universe is expanding. The universe seems to be expanding based on
that's what I mean. Yeah. The university.
Yeah. And I think that our understanding and the way we perceive what we perceive may influence the way it looks. So I'm not sure if it's expanding or not, because then you go back to the speed of light is constant. I don't necessarily believe that. I don't necessarily believe that the fastest you can go is the speed of light. I think there's something faster than light. And then once you get into that, you adjust the whole physics of everything. Okay. Here's each planet broken down in case I need to come up to Jupiter. If I need to know what kind of chemicals are on Jupiter and why, I can instantly wake up and find that out. This is Southern California from the air, just so I can get a whole overview when I'm riding through the canyons and stuff. I can actually picture on Earth where I'm at. So basically I can picture on Earth where I'm at versus my actual location. Actually, latitude and longitude too. Right now we're 118 degrees west, 34 degrees north, and so many seconds. I know that. I can relate that to that, to that, to that. So when I walk outside, I can actually almost orientate myself to where I am in the solar system, where the sun is at, where the moon is at, so I have a bigger understanding. I'm just not just in this room. Okay, we'll continue. This is a picture I took of a squirrel. I had it blown up. This is a good picture. This is on my webpage. I like this picture so much. It's one of the main pictures to my other website on my webpage. That's the actual squirrel. That's my Steeler pennant. Yeah, more planet stuff. Okay, that's
okay.
Swing back around this way. Gotta have the Bill of Rights. Amendment, 7th Amendment, 5th Amendment. You want to know that. That is very, very important to people. Here's other drawings and stuff I do. At the door. This is LACMA. This is a pamphlet from the Los Angeles County Museum of Art. I'm a member of that place. That is one of my favorite. This is the zoo. I don't like the zoo anymore. The zoo is bad, dude. What they do to animals there. This is a little article or a definition of the spin of the momentum of particles. They talk about an angular momentum spin of subatomic particles and how they come together to form the neutrons and protons. Not the neutrons and protons, but the actual particles that come together to create them. That's more art. This is a little thing I figured out how to do. This is actually plastic that I can take and I can write on with my white markers, see, and I can just erase it later. Let me write on one that I don't need. Like I can write today. What's today's date? January. And that actually gives me a quick dynamic information that I can just put up there and then I can just erase. And the cool part about this, once you put it up there and you let it stay, it won't erase. It dries.
Yeah.
So that's I like that part. Here's my bike. All my albums. Albums from years and years and years. Gotta have albums. There's music here that isn't on digital yet. So I got that. And over here is another one of my favorite drawings, and there's a periodic charts of elements right there. Periodic charge, hydrogen, helium, oxygen, all that.
Yep.
This is the model of elementary particles. This is the model of particles that actually make up protons and neutrons. They're subatomic particles, subatomic particles. They're getting closer and closer to the building blocks of what everything is. This is the cell phone number I wrote down for the kids when I left, so they can call me. This is other stuff. Kimberly wrote this. You can see Kim wrote that. She also wrote this. The universe revolves around Jesus Christ. That's Kimberly. She's one thing I like about Kimberly. She'll say what she means. This is my other thing I did from like 2 years ago, my birthday, and just stuff I think about. Basically, I want to write down everything. I want to wake up and I want to see all the main things you think about: life, death, God, religion, belief, consciousness, race, breed, evolve, theory of universe, history, female understanding, genetics, Western civilization, war, information, faith, money, instinct, migrate, entelechy, all of it. Belief. These are the things I surround myself with. This is just more plain. What I did was I drew this picture on like a little scrap little piece of paper. And I put it in the computer and I had it blown up. And then I had it blown up, that picture over there, and then I'll take this plastic and put it over the picture and draw it, and that gives me more dynamic. I can just like do that. And once it's cool, once it dries, it doesn't. You don't have to erase it. Let me see, where are we now? Oh, back over here. Let's come back over here. Gotta have the map of the world. This is very important. When I'm sitting around doing stuff, I want to know where I am in relation to everything and how everything is in relation to each other. This is something that I want to have almost as second nature in my head. If I need to know, if I see a person and I could basically see I can see their outward appearance and almost determine where they're from based on their coloring and their eyes and all that. You're not supposed to stereotype, but I believe in breeds. I believe there are different breeds of people, they come from different areas and they have different cultures. And this helps me to see the whole big world as a whole.
Okay.
The neck flags of the world. That's Europe right there, broken down. Of course, everybody knows I'm in love with Western civilization. The white man and Caucasian, and what he did, he came from this peninsula here. One thing I just heard recently, why is this called a continent? This is a peninsula. Asia is the continent. This is just a peninsula, but for some reason they want to call Europe a continent. We all know why, because the people who invented the word continent were Caucasian, and they came from here, and they expanded all out to the world. Up here, they expanded all to the world. And basically, that's why I did this over here, so that I can do the migration of man. I can actually denote the migration of man and show Stonehenge here. I can show Machu Picchu here. I can show Easter Island here, and I put the dates. So you can actually see the dates of the astronomy and the mathematical things that they created. The pyramids were here in a certain time.
Yeah.
And you just follow the whole migration path of man down through here. And once you do that, you can also see how races came, white, black. In here they mixed. Right here is where you have most of the problems in the world anyway. You have the Middle East here, you have Jesus here, you have Rome here, Greece was here, the Sumerians was here, all of it, everything here. World War I, World War II, Bosnia, Hertz is all basically in this area right here. And if you look, if we started here, black here, white people here, migration here, you get Russians, Chinese, Asian. You mix a Russian and an Asian, you'll get an Eskimo, roughly speaking. And you take that Russian Eskimo, you bring them down here in warmer climate, you get an Indian, and farther down you get an Indian. Then you have expansion of white man from Portugal and Spain coming over to here, Cortez and all them putting that Spanish influence on top of there. And that's why we think this is Spanish, when it's really not, it is something else. It's just the influence of Western civilization. These are the things I do. Another thing I have right here is the American flag, people. You got to have an American flag. When September 11th came around, people went out and put American flags all on their cars and stuff. I already had one. There was no need for me to get one. This is something I believe in. I believe in America, even though I may not agree with it all the time. I do believe in this country. I believe it's the greatest country in the world. There's certain things I do and say and have that nobody else in the world has, things I take for granted, like a toilet and sewage. I mean, there's people who don't even have that, and streets and telephones. This is another computer. This is my third computer. I use this one for creating music, MP3s. I have a turntable hooked up to a mixer that I got to the computer, so I can digitally record stuff and bring it up there. And if I get it digital, I can go ahead and email it to people. This is my telescope. Laurie got me this telescope for Christmas. I use that. It actually works. I actually could have swore I saw the rings of Saturn, because Saturn and Jupiter come up in the east right now. A couple of years ago, they come up the east, and that's facing the east. And that's my ceiling fan. This is my patio. So the thing out, the barbecue grill. This is my planta. The name is my planta here. I got this chewed. I was sick one day and went to the store, and the plant was only about that big. And he only has his webpage too. It's called pfunk1.com/myplanta. He has his own webpage. He started, he was a little baby about like that. Now you can see it's growing and it's getting bigger and bigger. That's my baby right there. This is the kitchen. Not too much in the kitchen. I like sparse. I don't like things on my counter. I do not like things on my counter. Let's see, where else are we going? That's just about it. The tour's almost over. But one more computer I sit when I watch TV. If I'm watching TV and something comes on TV I need to know the name of, I can find out instantly. I am used to being able to find out information on anything I want to instantly. And when I can't, I almost feel neglected or deprived. And as you can see close over there, I got National Geographics. Let me see what we got over here. Let's grab these here. You got National Geographics. You got Time Magazine. Of course, the Venus Sisters. You gotta have those. That's got the museum. This Los Angeles County Museum of Art, Westways, and Scientific American. This is a very, very serious magazine. But National Geographic is the best magazine in the world, by far.
Very good.
And that's my computer over here. My guitar. I learned how to play guitar a little bit, play a couple riffs. And that's about it. I think that's just about it.
Very good.
I think of nothing else.
Okay, so we'll get it on tape for you.
Let me see.